Hi and assalamu alaikum. Before continuing with this video, I remind you to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel so that I can reach my goal of 5,000 subscribers. And of course, don't forget the bell. And also leave a comment if you have any questions or want to let me know about an update or simply to give me a little more support. And if you wanted to support me, you can do it through PayPal, Patreon and Linkvertise if you want to support me not directly. Apart from me, I also remind you to support the brothers and sisters of Palestine, Lebanon, Yemen, Sudan and other countries. And you can do it through Islamic Relief. And all of this is available in the description of this video. And as usual, we start from the price of the car. The car costs $3,500,000. To be honest, we are already off to a bad start. The selling price is $1,009,025,000. We really lose a lot. It is $1,500,000 in practice, so we are already going badly from here. For the 3D model, starting from the front of the car, we start well. The car's headlights are simple but a little too polygonal. It could have been done better. The hood is very simple and has two air vents, and the windshield wiper is also very simple and well made. Speaking of hoods, this car does not have any luggage, but I hope inshallah one day they will add it, so we can put objects inside. The rims are very simple, nothing special, but they are very well made and they have high quality texture and are very reminiscent of a medieval wheel. The car seen from the side is really well modeled, without defects, and has a simple shape and not too aerodynamic, but is still very well made. Interestingly, it uses cameras as side mirrors. The rear of the car is always well done, but there are too few details for my taste. The rear headlights have the same problem as the front ones, which are a bit too polygonal. Nice carbon fiber details, and nice to see the exhaust pipes are above. The engine compartment is really well detailed and has this X-arm shaped in the center. And also this upper part of the engine, which is really well detailed here too. But I have to give you some bad news. It's just the top piece, the rest doesn't exist, and also the rear trunk isn't there. Seen from above, the car looks a lot like a spaceship, but I have to say that it has a simple shape, a bit sad. I would say that it's not the best, boring let's say. The interior of the car is as simple as the exterior and modern and sporty, and has a bright and lively color that is like taking medicine for your eyesight. It has this beautiful glass above that with the sun and this bright yellow color creates a positive atmosphere. The dashboard of the car is very simple and minimalistic, but very well done, with also this tablet which is the control panel of the car and more, and it also has these little displays on the sides like side mirrors. The steering wheel is well made in carbon fiber and stuff and nicely detailed, and on the side it's all in one piece in carbon fiber, so very simple and minimalistic. And on the doors down we have this very well detailed and well made support arms, which is kind of the only detail I like about these interiors. The seats are also very well made and are practically all for the same. Two front cup holders, the central rear view mirror and essential car buttons above. The back side is the same thing, on tablet for entertainment and information only, two cup holders and nothing else. This is instead the experience of driving it in first person. I would say that as an experience it is really very satisfying and also very comfortable. Tell me in the comments if you like these interiors and this experience. The color of this car is a Koenigsegg Iron Grey, and this is its color ID, which is a color it's a bit sad, and given the color and the shape of the car, it vaguely reminds of a black Jaguar, also because of the sound of the engine reminds it a bit. And now instead we hear the roar of this 3-piston inline engine. It will be very interesting. I don't know why, but it's that of a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, but those are V8, they are not from a 3-inline engine, so why this sound? But anyway, it's nice, and even the one at middle is nice, but they are not the right ones. But I also have a nice surprise. I have a friend of mine here with me, who knows what he will tell us today. But anyway, let's see if this Jaguar is worthy of its price, and if it's agile like one of its brothers. It doesn't have a very good handling, whether it's stock or maxed there is not much difference, it's a bit like a boost considering it's long. Do what he said to do, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel and activate the little wonderful bell. And don't forget to support me through one of these options, and don't forget to support your brothers and sisters like in Palestine and Gaza through Islamic Relief. Thanks for your attention, and now let's move on. This car is so well modeled and fast that it makes his mind travel into the future, so let's see if his predictions are correct. I have to say he was right, except that after 400 kilometers the acceleration stopped existing, but it is really fast, perfect for drag racing. And now let's see how high this Jaguar jumps.
Helicopter, helicopter!
I have to say that to jump, he jumped very high, just like a Jaguar, and also land like a Jaguar. But strangely, it doesn't fly far enough, but as a flying machine, it's not bad. Unfortunately, my friend and I said goodbye, so he's not here now, but it would have been nice to continue together. But anyway, let's see how the pulse of this beautiful Jaguar grows. It's not bad for drifting, in fact it's almost perfect and it's just a little too long to pass through narrow areas, while in wide ones there is no problem, and whether it's stock or maxed there is almost no big difference. And now let's see if this Jaguar can stay calm or if he will start to jump like a kangaroo or a dolphin. Really very good, he tried as best he could, this Jaguar. Jumped a bit like a kangaroo, but only a little, so I have to say not bad for a family hypercar, let's say. The moment of the final verdict has arrived. The price is really too high, a 7 for both. The 3D model was done very well, even if I don't like the shape. A 10 out of 10 for both. The sounds don't match well because it has a sound of a V8 and not of a 3-piston engine. So a 7 for both because it's still beautiful. As for acceleration, I have to say that it's very strong. I would give a 9 for stock and a 9.5 for maxed because after 400 kilometers it kind of stops working. For the top speed there is really very little to say, an 8 on stock and a 9 out of 10 on maxed. The brakes are really not there, a 6 for stock and a 7 for maxed. As for the suspensions, they really surprise me. I don't notice any difference between maxed and stock, so a 7 for both. My final rating for the stock version is 7.5 out of 10. My final rating for the maxed version is 8 out of 10. This car is not exactly the best, it is too expensive and it's true that the acceleration is really crazy, but the shape is really not the best, the design is not the best, the handling is a bit off because it is a bit too long, and then after 400 kilometers the acceleration is as if it don't exist. If you are a fan of the Koenigsegg and you really have all this money, get it, but it's really not the best, there are better cars. I really do not recommend it completely, but as usual the decision is only yours. I remind you for the last time that if you want to support me, you can do it through PayPal, Patreon and Linkvertise. And if you also want to save the brothers and sisters around the world, you can do it through Islamic Relief. And I also remind you to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel so that I can reach my goal of 5,000 subscribers. And of course don't forget the bell. And also leave a comment if you have any questions or want to let me know about an update or simply to give me a little more support. I think it's finally time to say goodbye. I thank you very much for your precious time and vision and attention. May Allah bless you and I hope to see you next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Goodbye.